The Ministry of Health remains confident that Jamaica will procure enough vaccines from the batch of AstraZeneca donated by the United States. This amount will be shared through the COVAX facility, including 6 million doses for Latin America and the Caribbean. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says based on Jamaica's populace in terms of vaccination, he believes a fair amount of vaccines will be allotted for the island.
Is that given that Jamaica ranks one of the most populous countries in the region, if you were to go by the percentage of the population vaccinated and the overall population, then we would certainly be one of those countries in the region, meaning the Caribbean region, to receive a fairly large amount. So we are hopeful. But as soon as I get that information, I promise you, the country, we will make it available. But the discussions are taking place.
And Dr. Tufton says as more vaccine doses are received by Jamaica, the Ministry of Health will have to plan how it will reach more persons for inoculation. He was responding to the level of vaccine hesitancy. Dr. Tufton said it was too early to determine the level of hesitancy, as the issue of adequate supply of doses would first have to be eliminated. He outlined the Ministry of Health's plan to get more Jamaicans vaccinated.
There are some other things that we're developing that I think will give greater access. So mobile units, for example, sending them out into a community. The locations that we choose and the partnerships that we forge, doing it in a church hall in a community, for example, and or some other location. Engaging the private doctors. So those are things that I think will become more a need as we get more supplies, certainly as we go closer to August.
Meanwhile, Chairman of the National Health Fund, Howard Mitchell, says he is concerned that Jamaica may not get the amount of vaccine it expects.
The formula by which they are going to do that should be made available to the public by the end of the month when they do it. But I am concerned about that particular donation because we are in a group with Brazil, which is 220 million people. So if they're doing it on a population proportion, it means that we are going to get a small amount. However, I'm not looking at gift horse in the mouth. All donations are gratefully accepted.
Sandy Williams, Frontline News.